So today I'm going to try and persuade you into why I think there should be a wolf hunting season in Wisconsin. Did you know that one wolf per year will take out 20 deer? Now this might not seem like a lot, but when you put in perspective that some wolf packs contain up to 20 wolves in them, that's a lot of mouths to feed. Therefore, it's a lot of deer being taken out of these counties. And some background information on this subject, the wolves were reintroduced around the year 1980 in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And some personal background information, I am an avid hunter. I also am an avid wolf enthusiast. I look at all the news regarding wolf seasons and wolf populations throughout the state. And I think with this reasoning, I can really persuade you on why I think there should be a hunting season in Wisconsin for gray wolves. First, we need to get into what wolves do to us that we don't really realize, or at least people fighting this act don't realize. Is that wolves take out a lot of livestock and a lot of things that aren't wild animals per se. Like in this picture right here, it shows all confirmed wolf attacks on the top on things like livestock, hunting dogs, and pets. And then in the second series right here, it's just verified. So you might have tracks or visible evidence, like hair samples. And then you also have unconfirmed, which if they get put on here, it means that there was probably a wolf there, and they just don't have pictures, hair, samples of flesh and stuff like that. And then deer population in some counties. Wisconsin has one of the highest population, people per population that hunt, if that makes sense. And the fact that these wolves are taking out as many deer as they are is just absurd. Like in some counties up north where they reintroduce the wolves, one example is Forest County. Forest County is right here, and Rhinelander is around this red dot. You can see that these wolves are primarily right in the northern part where they were introduced. So all this deer population is just skyrocketing, going through the floor. And now the wolves are starting to migrate and find the good deer population right here, which also means that the deer population down here eventually is going to get to a point where they're giving out one buck tag like the northern counties are. And if you know anything about hunting, they usually give out 4 tags per year. And when you only can give out 1 just to stabilize the deer population, or at least try, something is wrong. And I got the confirmed cases from the DNR hotline, wolf hotline, to confirm a case, wolf harming their livestock. And I got the map from the DNR website regarding where the wolves are currently, or at least for say. And then why they're thriving so much. Wolves don't have any natural competition in Wisconsin. There are other predators such as coyotes and black bears, but for black bears, that means black bears are omnivores, and you're more likely to see a black bear digging through trash than eating a deer, chasing down a calf or chasing down, a deer. And then you have coyotes. Coyotes, they're not pack hunters like wolves are. So when a coyote encounters a wolf, there's usually more than one wolf there. And also a coyote is half the size of just one wolf. So if you can imagine 6 wolves and a coyote, that coyote is going to run like the Dickens. And right now humans are out of the picture completely. Like we have no right to shoot them. Even if they are harming livestock, we are ordered not to shoot them. The only way that we can even, it would be an okay situation is if they are about to attack us, which is obviously not good. So how I think the season should work. I think it should be very similar to how a bear season works. Bear season, you put in money every single year. That money regards in points towards a 1 tag. So it's over a usual time of 7 to 8 years that you get enough points in order to pull a bear tag. So that means that you shoot a bear. Obviously, you get a bear tag, you can shoot a bear. Now, I think since the bear population is a little bit less than what the wolf population is right now, I think that the wolf population, with where it's at, these points can be earned in 2 to 3 years, or maybe even 3 to 4. And I think this is a very liable situation because it also gives it gives humans a very limited amount of control over these wolves, which also gives them a few years, until it gives them a few years to finally to hit their peak level of population, if that makes sense, before humans really have an intervention against them. And I think this is a very viable option because not every single year, every single hunter with a gun and a license can go shoot a wolf, but you also have to give money to the government or hunting. I think it's a very viable option. And this hunting season, it's not going to be that big. It's more of a just population control. It's not for, eating. It's just you pull tags and you give money to the government in our hunting season, and everyone really gets a good out of this. And I really think that the wolf population is getting to a point where without human intervention, it's going to get to no deer in Wisconsin. We're going to have livestock being eaten every single day. People are going to be nervous to go to state parks and walk their dogs or just even walk in general because of the wolf population. I personally have seen wolves 10 feet from me, and it's not a good experience, and it makes you think that stuff should be done about this, because you do not want that wolf sitting 10 feet away from you when it's not even alone. I can speak out of personal experience, and it's just not a fun experience. So that's why I think the wolf season should be put into effect in Wisconsin. Thank you.